Picture this. Most guys cruising past 60 have absolutely no clue that something as simple as how they're sipping plain old water could be quietly sabotaging them. We're talking about fading erections, that constant low-energy fog, and that frustrating dip in drive. The very things many just chalk up to getting older. Sounds pretty wild, right? How could something so basic be tangled up in something that feels so serious? But after walking alongside thousands of men for over 30 years, I can tell you with complete confidence, the problem isn't always the number on your birth certificate. Often, it's your daily habits. And one of the most overlooked, underestimated habits of all is how and when you drink that life-giving water. I'm Dr. David Lee. As a board-certified urologist and men's health specialist with 3 decades in the trenches, I've sat across from men in their 60s, 70s, and yes, even 80s. They've walked into my office feeling defeated, frustrated, convinced their best days, especially in the bedroom, were long gone. But time and time again, I've witnessed firsthand how making a few surprisingly simple tweaks, starting with how they hydrate, can reignite their energy, sharpen their performance, and rebuild their confidence in ways they truly believed were impossible. Think about this. What if even mild dehydration, the kind you don't even feel thirsty from, could thicken your blood, weaken your circulation, suppress your natural testosterone, and crank up stress hormones? And what if all of that conspired to make getting and keeping an erection much harder than it needs to be? Now, what if the solution wasn't hidden in a prescription bottle, but right there in a glass of water, used the right way? That's exactly what we're diving into today. I'm going to share 8 powerful, science-backed secrets about water and erections that men over 60 desperately wish they'd known decades ago. These aren't just theories. They're the exact principles I use daily with my own patients. And stick around near the end. I'll reveal a little-known morning trick that takes just 7 seconds. It works hand in glove with proper hydration to boost blood flow where it counts most, naturally supporting better bedroom performance. Keep watching, because honestly, this might be the most important 20 minutes you invest in yourself this year. Before we jump in, if you're genuinely serious about taking control of your health, reclaiming your vitality, and feeling like yourself again, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. It means you'll never miss our practical, science-backed advice tailored specifically for men navigating life after 60. And hey, if this video hits home for you, type 1 in the comments below. If it doesn't resonate, though I think it will, type 0. It really helps me understand what you need most. Alright, let's get straight to the heart of the matter. The core message expanded and humanized. 1. Water is blood's best friend, and erections depend on blood. Let me tell you something fundamental I've learned listening to men behind closed doors for 3 decades. The number 1 complaint isn't always low T or libido. It's this, "Doc, it just doesn't work like it used to." And 9 times out of 10, before we even look at hormone panels or medication options, I ask one simple question: how much water are you actually drinking? Most guys chuckle it off. I have coffee in the morning. They say, maybe a soda at lunch, but plain water? Not really. Yet here's the undeniable truth. An erection is a hydraulic event. It's all about pressure, blood rushing into the penis, filling those chambers, and staying put. But if your blood is thick, sluggish, and heavy like syrup because you're dehydrated, that pressure never builds properly. You might feel the desire, but physically, your body just can't rise to the occasion. Think about it, your blood is over 90% water. When you're even slightly dehydrated, your blood becomes more viscous. Your heart has to work harder to pump this thicker fluid, meaning less oxygen and fewer nutrients get delivered efficiently, especially to those crucial areas. And yes, that directly impacts blood flow to the penis. This isn't just my opinion. It's basic human physiology, backed by studies showing how dehydration increases blood viscosity and reduces overall blood volume. I remember Jim, a 68-year-old former high school coach. He walked into my office, head down, and said, "Doc, it's just not working anymore. Guess I'm too old." He'd accepted it as inevitable. But looking at his lifestyle, he was doing nearly everything right, eating well, staying active. Except for one thing, he chronically underestimated his water intake. No major illnesses, no heavy meds, just persistent, low-level dehydration. I asked him to commit to one small, intentional change: sipping room-temperature water steadily throughout the day. No gulping icy bottles, just consistent, mindful sips. 2 weeks later, he was back, grinning almost sheepishly. "Doc, I don't know what changed," he said, "but something's working again." The only change was how he hydrated. That's the quiet power of getting it right. Proper hydration thins the blood, improves circulation, and supports every single system your body relies on for peak performance. It doesn't require heroic effort, just steady, consistent awareness. Most men don't realize that even mild dehydration, long before you feel parched, can reduce blood volume enough to make a tangible difference. Your erection strength weakens, recovery time drags, and confidence starts to quietly slip away. But here's the kicker: your blood isn't just an oxygen taxi. It's the delivery system for vital hormones like testosterone and nitric oxide, plus essential nutrients. If that river isn't flowing smoothly, nothing downstream works as it should. So next time you feel like your body's letting you down, pause before blaming age. Ask yourself first, am I hydrated enough for my blood to do its vital job? 2. Dehydration silently lowers testosterone and cranks up stress. I recall sitting with Walter, sharp as a tack at 72, recently widowed but fiercely independent. He looked me in the eye and said, "Doc, I don't feel sick, but I don't feel like myself anymore. Just flat. No medical emergency, no obvious crisis, but a spark had dimmed." We talked. He wasn't on major meds, walked regularly, wasn't depressed, but his drive was gone, motivation low, and intimacy felt like a distant memory. Underneath it all was a quiet fear. Is this just it? His labs showed testosterone levels lower than ideal for his vitality. Not critically low, but enough to explain the fog. When I gently probed about water, he admitted, almost apologetically, "Probably not enough. Document honestly, I just forget." There it was. Here's what most men completely miss. Dehydration does far more than make you thirsty or tired. It throws your whole system into survival mode. Your body goes into conservation, protecting vital organs, regulating temperature, maintaining blood pressure. Anything deemed non-essential for immediate survival, like reproduction, libido, muscle building, and yes, testosterone production, gets dialed way back. Testosterone isn't just about sex. It's your drive, your strength, that inner fire that makes you feel vital and engaged. When your body senses a water shortage, it suppresses that fire to conserve resources. Over time, chronic dehydration can subtly shift your hormonal balance into this conservation setting. But it gets worse. Dehydration brings a dangerous companion: cortisol, your primary stress hormone. Studies, like those published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism, consistently show that dehydration triggers a significant rise in cortisol. And here's the critical problem. Cortisol and testosterone operate like a seesaw. When cortisol spikes, as it does under dehydration stress, testosterone tends to drop. Many men over 60 are unknowingly stuck on this cortisol-heavy side of the equation. Back to Walter. We didn't jump to testosterone shots. Instead, we focused on a simple hydration rhythm: water first thing upon waking, a bottle by his side for steady sipping, not gulping when thirsty, cutting back afternoon caffeine, and avoiding alcohol close to bedtime. For weeks later, he walked back in with a noticeable lightness. "Doc," he said, a genuine smile returning, "I feel awake again. I'm laughing more. Heck, I'm even thinking about dating." That spark was rekindling. The key? Giving his body the fundamental resource it had been silently craving: proper hydration. The truth is stark. Many older men aren't suffering from hormone failure. They're suffering from long-term, unaddressed dehydration. And nobody ever connected the dots for them. 3. Most men drink water the wrong way. When I first started explaining to guys that how they drink water impacts erections, let's just say I got some skeptical chuckles. Mike, a tough-as-nails retired truck driver in his late 60s, summed it up, "Doc, it's water. What am I supposed to do? Say a prayer over it." I smiled. "No, Mike, but you are supposed to respect it. That's the core mistake. Men often treat water as an afterthought, chugging a big, cold bottle when thirst finally hits. But by the time you feel thirsty, your body is already significantly dehydrated, and slamming a large volume of ice-cold water all at once. Your body can't absorb it effectively. It overwhelms your kidneys, flushes out essential minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, crucial for nerve and muscle function, including sexual response, and much of it just rushes right through you. It's like dumping a bucket of water on hard, dry ground. It mostly runs off, doesn't soak in. Your body craves consistency. It thrives on small, steady sips of room temperature or slightly cool water throughout the day. This maintains optimal blood volume and supports all your systems, including hormonal balance. Even your posture matters. Drinking while seated, calmly, signals your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest mode, which promotes better absorption compared to gulping while standing or rushing. Here's a tip rooted in both ancient practices and modern understanding. Let the water mix with your saliva in your mouth for a few seconds before swallowing. Saliva contains enzymes that begin the digestive process and can help signal your body for better water utilization. Mike was doubtful but game. He ditched the habit of grabbing an icy bottle from the fridge and chugging. Instead, he kept a glass of room-temp water nearby, sipping steadily. He made a point to sit down when he drank. He started paying attention before thirst hit. Within 3 weeks, he called, "Doc, I don't know what kind of magic this is, but I feel stronger. Not just down there, but overall." That's not magic. It's physiology responding to respect. When you hydrate the way your body is designed to receive it, you get rewarded. Smoother circulation, steadier energy, clearer thinking, and yes, firmer erections. It's not about forcing gallons down. It's about hydrating smarter. 4. Hidden hydration saboteurs, the little things that steal your progress. Nothing's more frustrating than doing the right thing and not seeing the results you expect. I see this often. Guys commit to drinking more water, changing their habits, genuinely trying, only to return weeks later saying, "Doc, I feel a bit better, but not what I hoped for." Harold, a sharp 74-year-old retired pilot, was exactly this. He followed my hydration advice meticulously, sipping slowly, room temp water, seated. Yet, at his follow-up, he looked puzzled. "Doc, I was hoping for more." So, we dug deeper into his routine. What we found were seemingly harmless daily habits quietly undermining his efforts. Like many men, Harold started his day with a strong black coffee. He enjoyed a glass of wine with dinner. After a juicy orange or some watermelon, he'd often drink a big glass of water. None seemed bad, until viewed through the hydration lens. Both caffeine and alcohol are potent diuretics. They actively pull water out of your system, increasing urine output and leaving you more dehydrated than you realize. Sipping water after your coffee or wine is like trying to fill a leaky bucket. You're constantly playing catch-up, never truly hydrated. Then there's timing. Drinking a large glass of water immediately after eating water-rich fruits, oranges, grapes, melons, can dilute your stomach acids and digestive enzymes. This can lead to bloating and inefficient nutrient absorption, meaning the water you do drink loses some of its benefit. Even overhydration, gulping too much too fast, can backfire by flushing out those critical electrolytes, sodium, potassium, magnesium, essential for everything from nerve signals to muscle contractions, including the ones involved in an erection. Once Harold understood this, we made simple adjustments. Spacing his water intake more intentionally, drinking before meals, not immediately after fruit. Slightly reducing his coffee and wine, and adding a tiny pinch of high-quality sea salt to his morning water to help retain electrolytes. Days later, he called, "Doc, it's like my body finally got the water. I feel balanced, like I'm working with my body now." Sometimes the biggest gains come not from adding more, but from removing the subtle saboteurs draining your efforts. Eliminate these hidden mistakes, and hydration can truly start working its magic. 5. The science is clear. Hydration's measurable impact on vitality. One of the most rewarding parts of my work is seeing science validate what we observe clinically. When you give your body what it fundamentally needs, it responds powerfully. Carl, a thoughtful 70-year-old, came in not with a specific ailment, but feeling like he was slowly fading. "Doc, I'm not in pain, not sick. I just feel like I'm existing, not living." He'd written off his low energy, diminished sex drive, creeping blood pressure, and afternoon crashes as just being 70. His water intake, minimal and haphazard. He drank when he remembered, but it wasn't a habit. I asked him to commit to proper hydration. Steady sips, room temp, seated, no waiting for thirst. Skeptical but willing, Carl gave it a shot. 6 weeks later, the change was visible. He walked in lighter. "Doc," he said, "I feel switched back on. My body feels like it remembers how to work." His erections were stronger, blood pressure improved, skin looked healthier, mental clarity returned, and his wife had even noticed the shift in his presence. This transformation isn't magic. It's biology supported by research. Proper hydration improves blood viscosity, thinner blood flows easier, improving circulation system-wide, crucial for erections. Studies in journals like Circulation confirm this. Boosts organ function. Efficient liver and kidney function is vital for hormone regulation, including testosterone. Hydration is their fuel. Enhances brain function. Even mild dehydration impairs mood, memory, and focus. British Journal of Nutrition. Hydration keeps you sharp. Optimizes muscle function. Hydrated muscles contract more effectively, supporting overall vitality and physical response. Delivers vital cargo. Hydrated blood efficiently transports oxygen, testosterone, nitric oxide, and nutrients to every cell, including those essential for sexual response. Carl's story is common. When men finally treat hydration as the cornerstone of health it is, rather than an afterthought, they often experience profound shifts. It starts with water. 6. Why hydration becomes non-negotiable after 60. Here's the unvarnished truth no one really tells you about crossing 60. Your body stops covering for your bad habits. When you were younger, you could skip water, pull all-nighters, eat poorly, and bounce back. After 60, the margin for error shrinks dramatically. Small oversights, like chronic low-level dehydration, add up fast. Energy doesn't rebound, focus fuzzes, mood dips, and in the bedroom, responsiveness changes. Things feel slower, weaker, less reliable. Frank, a no-nonsense 67-year-old retired electrician, nailed it. "Doc, I feel like someone turned the volume down on my life." That resonated deeply. It's not just about erections or sex. It's about feeling fully alive and present. Frank, like so many, saw his hydration slowly decline. Life got busy. Thirst signals weakened. Coffee/tea/beer replaced water. That subtle dehydration became a constant drag. His blood thickened, hormones dipped, brain fog set in, and he blamed age. We focused on consistent, mindful hydration. Room temp water, slow sips, seated, stopping fluids well before bed. Within weeks, Frank felt different. Mornings were easier, thoughts clearer, afternoon naps stopped. And yes, erections returned, stronger and more reliable. More importantly, his spark returned. "I didn't realize how far I'd slipped until I came back," he admitted. Why is water so critical now? Every system becomes more sensitive. Cardiovascular system needs smoother blood flow. Thicker blood strains the heart. Hormonal regulation becomes more delicate. Dehydration easily disrupts the T-cortisol balance. Kidneys and liver work harder to filter toxins and support metabolism. They need ample water. Nutrient absorption declines with age. Dehydration worsens it. Without sufficient water delivered the right way, these systems lag. The cumulative effect is that feeling of turned down volume. Water after 60 isn't optional. It's essential maintenance fuel. Respecting this shift can profoundly change how you experience these years. 7. Synergy. Hydration plus the 7-second morning nitric oxide boost. I firmly believe your first few minutes set the tone for your entire day, especially after 60. While hydration is the bedrock, there's one simple habit I share that supercharges it: a 7-second morning trick. Greg, 71, was hydrating perfectly but still felt something was missing. "Doc, I feel good, not great. Like I'm almost there." That's when I taught him this technique. It's incredibly simple. Take a slow, deep breath in through your nose, 4 seconds. Hold gently for 1 to 2 seconds. Exhale slowly and smoothly through your nose, 2 to 3 seconds. Repeat 3 to 5 times upon waking after your first glass of water. The science. This stimulates the release of nitric oxide, NO, in your nasal sinuses and bloodstream. NO is your body's master signaling molecule for blood flow. It tells blood vessels to relax and widen, vasodilation, dramatically improving circulation. This delivers more oxygen and nutrients everywhere, including the penis. Research like that in Nitric Oxide Journal shows nasal breathing specifically boosts NO production. Most men over 60 have declining NO levels, a key reason blood flow weakens. This gentle breath practice reactivates it naturally. Greg was skeptical. "Breathing, Doc? Really?" But tried it. 2 weeks later, he was beaming. "Doc, I don't know how, but I feel switched on. My body remembers." Pairing smart hydration with this brief NO boost creates a powerful synergy. It tells your system it's time to perform mentally, physically, energetically. No pills, no hassle, just water, breath, and intention. Stack these daily, and you rebuild your foundation. 8. Your daily hydration rhythm for real results. I get it, you want clear, actionable steps. So here's a simple, effective daily hydration rhythm, honed by real patient success like Richard, a 66-year-old retired firefighter who felt worn out and lacked performance. This isn't about carrying a gallon jug. It's about rhythm. First thing, before coffee/food, 1 full glass room temp water, sipped slowly while seated. Kicks off rehydration after sleep. Within 2 hours, another glass, perhaps with a tiny pinch of high-quality sea salt. Supports electrolyte balance. Around lunchtime, 1 to 2 glasses, sipped slowly during/after lunch, seated. Replenishes after morning activity. Mid-afternoon, especially after caffeine/activity, 1 glass. Counters diuretics/energy dips. Early evening, at least 1 hour before bed, 1 final glass. Supports overnight repair without disrupting sleep. Richard followed this. No chugging, no ice, just steady, mindful sips. 3 weeks later. More focus, no crashes, deeper sleep, and crucially, "Doc, I'm responding again. My body shows up." Real change starts with giving your body the fundamental resource it craves, delivered with respect. This rhythm provides water when your body needs it most, after rest, during digestion, before stress, preparing for recovery. Follow it and better circulation, stable hormones, and improved performance become tangible realities. Stay hydrated, stay strong. For 30 years, I've had the profound privilege of sitting with thousands of good men, strong men, who walked into my office feeling broken. Some thought age had won. Others believed their fire was extinguished for good. Yet, time and again, I've witnessed incredible transformations are not from complex prescriptions, but often from something as fundamental and as overlooked as water. You've seen how deeply hydration intertwines with your sexual health and overall vitality, far more than most realize. You've learned that blood flow, the very essence of a firm erection, depends on fluid, easy-moving blood, and blood is mostly water. We uncovered how even slight dehydration thickens your blood, strains your heart, and starves your tissues of oxygen and nutrients. You saw how it silently suppresses testosterone, cranks up stress hormones like cortisol, and leaves you feeling flat and disconnected, and not just from your partner, but from your own sense of self. Walter's story, Jim's turnaround, Greg's awakening, These aren't flukes. They're testaments to the power of getting this basic habit right. You now understand that how you drink matters as much as how much. Chugging cold water when thirsty simply doesn't cut it. Your body thrives on steady, room temperature sips, taken mindfully. You know to watch out for hidden saboteurs like afternoon coffee, that evening glass of wine, or even the timing of water after fruit. Little things that quietly undo your hard work. The science is clear. Proper hydration improves circulation, supports vital organs, sharpens the mind, stabilizes hormones, and creates the internal environment where peak performance, including sexual performance, becomes possible again. Most importantly, you've seen why this becomes absolutely non-negotiable after 60. Your body loses its tolerance for neglect, but it also retains an incredible capacity to respond when treated with respect. Richard's rhythm, Frank's rediscovered spark, Carl's measurable improvements. They prove that the engine is still there. It just needs the right fuel delivered the right way. Here's the core truth I want you to carry. Your body still wants to work for you. It might move slower, it might speak quieter, but deep inside, the potential for vitality, connection, and yes, confident performance remains. Water is fundamental to unlocking that. So is that simple 7-second breath each morning. Every intentional sip, every mindful breath, every small choice to prioritize your hydration is a vote for the strong, capable man you still are. Don't let age, past habits, or doubt convince you your best days are behind you. You have more strength, resilience, and time than you might feel right now. Start today. Start simple. Reclaim your energy. Reclaim your vitality. Reclaim your confidence. One mindful glass at a time. If you're ready to take the next step towards a stronger, more vibrant you, make sure you're subscribed and those notifications are on. We dive deeper every week into practical, science-backed strategies specifically for men navigating life after 60. No fluff, just real talk. And hey, if this message resonated, let me know by typing Y in the comments. If something didn't quite land, type N. Your feedback helps me serve you better. Remember, stay hydrated, stay strong. I'm Dr. David Lee. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.